do that in this play. I waited till after he caught the ball, which goes to a throw ready. And then, of course, we have throws from the throw ready, which are going to be late because you missed it. Now I'll do the same play.
And you'll preload.
I'll preload the throw and branch to first base.
Wait, what happened?
And show you the difference.
The stream kicked out for a second.
We're fine?
Are we
so
back?
do people see that? Did everybody see it? Do it one more time.
Are we back?
Are we back? No, run style is not limited to speed. So you can have a 99 speed guy with the lumbering run style. That'll look pretty awesome. That'll look sick.
Yeah, so here's an example. Did everybody see the example of the non-branching throw, or were we out?
Yeah, I think they saw that.
So here's an example of branching. So you can see right at the catch, he starts his throw. So the result is, obviously, the guy's out by quite a bit. So to answer that guy's question, can they speed throws up more? Like Ramon said, we're going to give you the fastest possible throw for that situation, meaning that needs to get him out.
Yeah.
What we try to do is, in order to have variety, we want casual style throws sometimes. We don't always want to have this fast throw. Otherwise, I wouldn't need to get any really cool take your time throws. If Ortiz is going down the line, which I should mention as well, we'll simulate what he does in real life. We'll slow him down and not go hard 90 down to first base.
Yeah.
Because he would never run hard down to first base on a routine ground ball to short, right? So we do the same thing. And what that allows us to do is, of course, a routine ground ball, no one's going to complain that the guy's not running hard all the way down the line, but they probably would complain if it was a leadoff type hitter that might be able to beat it out. So we separate those two, and that allows us to have more casual type throws. But just to answer that guy's question, we're always going to choose the fastest throw that we possibly can from that catch in order to get a runner out.
Mm-hmm. Did we talk about the new steal and pickoff system?
Yeah, you talked a little bit about it.
Yeah, we talked about out of position logic and animations, which is like that's really going to change online. That we won't see everybody playing a first baseman at shortstop and third base.
He answered that.
I answered that one.
Yeah, and then another cool feature that we have that we're starting on this year that we're going to expand on even more in the future, but I'm just happy that we got a little bit in there is the coaching personalities. So we're looking at all the different coaching styles, and I know in the two leagues it's different. In the National League, American League, National League is going to play a little bit more station to station, and as opposed to the American League, who plays a little bit more aggressively. We look at the stats and we see that like Atlanta, I know likes to move runners over quite a bit more than the Dodgers do. So you'll see when you're playing Atlanta overtime that maybe you're playing against a CPU that they'll bunt in situations where most teams wouldn't bunt. Like it might be the fifth inning, leadoff hitter gets on, they might bunt with their number 2 batter. They're going to do positional shifts based on however they do them in real life. So that's another really cool feature.
Nice.
And then we're going
got
to
added
build
in
on
late.
that. Yeah.
Like the manager's personalities got added in late. You want to put some more people on base?
So,
Sure.
guy mentioned a dog pile there. Were you guys in the mocap when we did the dog
That's
piles?
presentation stuff. Ramon didn't want to talk
we
about
didn't
it.
talk
really?
about presentations, gameplay.
Well, that's from last
And
year.
animations.
Or
Yeah, that was
we
last
didn't
year we
do
did
more of
those
that
too.
about that this year. We were talking about that last
Oh,
year.
if you want to
That's-
know which
dog
of these
pile's been there
improvements
for-
will
Yeah.
make it to the PS3 version, you can go to theshownation.com and we have that feature list. Should be up on the website, and it'll show you what things are on PS3 and what things are PlayStation 4 only. I'm seeing questions not about gameplay, so I'm ignoring those.
That's a
Not
really
gameplay.
cool example of the
Question,
runner
ignoring
holding
that.
up there so he didn't get hit by the ball. It's pretty cool.
Vendeet. We talk about him, right? That's gameplay. Pat. Switch pitcher.
I don't think they know about it, but yeah, you can talk about that.
Yeah.
It's
so-
not like a huge feature, but it's
Yeah,
cool
it's-
that
some people
we
get
allow
really
him to
excited about it,
pitch
yeah.
both hands.
Yeah,
but
you can-
we're not
yeah,
going to let him switch.
Yeah, you
The
can,
CPU is deciding
some of you
for
guys know that Pat Vendeet, right? That's how you pronounce his last name. He's a
Oakland.
switch pitcher. You actually, you get to pitch switch pitcher with him this year. That's a new feature. It's pretty sick. So
I saw a question about any new third out animations. Yes, there are tons of new third out animations. Last year, we introduced third out animations at first base. And what those were, so it was a third out. The first baseman would catch the ball, tag, and basically he would start running back towards the dugout. Now we have those at most of the infield positions.
Yeah,
Is that
from
correct?
different catch and throws. So like The third out, that's cool that they noticed that stuff because I think that's a really cool addition to our animation system. We elaborate on that a little bit more. We do them on like barehanded catch and throws, like charging catches and throws, where they continue to run to the base. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're always going to make an accurate throw because what we can do is it's like a cocky infielder. He knows he's going to throw the ball over to first base and he knows he's got a chance of getting the guy out, but if he throws it away or something, because in our game, if you're using analog or button accuracy, you could throw the ball away, right? And if we're playing that animation, they'll just branch out and then go cover wherever they're supposed to cover. But they are really cool. Like we do a lot of third out animations for outfielders catching fly balls. We do first baseman catching balls at first. We do throws and running off the field. The catcher obviously on third out strikes, the pitcher striking out. So everybody pretty much has third out animations. They don't happen from everything, but there are quite a few of them, yeah.
No, you can't use a switch pitch feature in Diamond Dynasty. You can't make your guy a switch pitcher. We did that on purpose because that would be so overpowered. So I guess I'll go on and we'll talk about umpire personalities. If you saw the gameplay side, we mentioned we have 20 unique umpire personalities. And while BMOD doesn't want us to tell you exactly what they are, I can tell you that we've changed the way that our umpires work. So every umpire has an accuracy type and a bias. And those could be, I can't even give you the number of how many of those, but they have those two attributes and they're not randomized, but every one of the 20 umpires has a different accuracy type and a different bias type. So let's say one of the umpires could have a 100% accuracy type where he always calls everything straight up, and his bias could be low strike calls or low balls low in the zone. Or you could have an umpire where his accuracy type is not accurate to the left side of the strike zone and his bias type could be high balls. And so there's 20 different ones in the game. A cool thing is now we have presentations in the game every time you play where we show you who the home plate umpire is so you can kind of remember their names, and hopefully after time you can start to gauge, what type of strike zone these umpires have. And there are 20 of those this year.
I'm just gonna say it. A lot of people asking about the analog.
Go on and
strike.
say it.
I'm gonna stick my neck out there and say we're gonna have it. It's not in the game yet, but it's on a list of things we want to put in. And if we don't get analog stride in, I'll take the hate because I want to get it in. A lot of you guys are asking for it. B-Mom might kill me, but that's fine. I'm a sacrificial lamb. I'm gonna say we're gonna do it. B-Mom, if you're watching the stream, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just lost one in the sun.
There are 20 total umpires in the game with unique versions of the strike zone. Like I said, they have an accuracy type and a bias type. And you combine those two, and that's what gives them their personality. Oh, he lost it. Nice. And
He's like,
that's Eric Hoswell. Eric Hoswell is playing the outfield, and he completely lost it.
What?
He hasn't been out there in a while, looks like. You're as good as dead. Right? Yeah. You're right. That's Mylon.
That was the slide.
Any new sliding animations, Gil?
Shoot it.
Yeah, any new sliding animations? Over thousands of new animations.
No, the umpires
I don't
aren't real.
think so.
They're fake. They're fictional.
Yeah, fictional umps. With personalities
They do slides
inspired
this
by
year.
the real thing.
No, they're not at all. They're 100% fictional.
Yeah, well,
They're 100% fictional.
you'll never find any umpires in real life like these umpires.
Well, we just told you how the strike zone would be. I don't know how to better answer that.
How often are the fans in the stands replicated? I mean, we got like what, 1,000? I mean, how many different?
Here's a really cool
I don't
example.
know.
This is something that,
man.
like, when you talk about how much work these guys put into the game and things that don't get talked about or don't get put on fact sheets, or these are the small things that we do, and every single year it gives us baseball. There's so much to work on. this trailing guy right here used to never move with this lead relay guy. So what we did is we added moves for this trailing guy in logic so that based on where the ball's going, it looks like he's reacting to where the throw is going, which he is. So if that guy misses the ball, he's going to be ready to back him up. So it's kind of, these are like small things, but they're big things because overall the gameplay just continues to improve.
So you're saying we're still making a sim baseball game?
Little
It's
things,
not
yeah.
gonna be, we're not making an arcade baseball game.
Yeah, I got to fight you guys off all the time.
Arcade game.
Here's another thing. We've mentioned a lot of features that are going to affect online play in a positive way. We've also allowed branching catches, and we have new branching catches for the catcher and for first base. So what you'd see a lot online last year was if there was a guy on third and you had one out, and if the ball was hit and it was a straight up play to first to get the guy out, if you had a fast guy on third, you'd send him home. And because we didn't have branching and transitional animations at first base, that guy would be safe a lot. We've changed that this year. Now the first baseman will be able to branch out of those catch animations a lot faster to throw the ball home. And also it's easy to do a specific double play that involves the catcher now. Gil, you want to talk about that?
Oh yeah, well we did, so the catcher has new positions when he comes out from behind the plate when there's a force out. So when there's bases loaded, the catcher will come out. I can actually do it here in a second. I just wanted to show that guy. Here's an example of a third out catch in the outfield. I really like these. There's a whole bunch of them. But you can see it's an all-in-one catch and run off the field. So let me set that play up so whoever's asking that
I will
question.
show you some no doubt home run animations. You will get to see those today. Yes, we have tried to fix a lot of things. The main focus this year with as far as animations and gameplay was variety, and we're trying to get obviously more realistic, and we're trying to fill holes that we've had in the game for a while. Like especially online, people are playing online so much more. We wanted to clear those things up. That's why we completely rewrote the new steal and pickoff system. So stealing will not be how it was last year, where if you had a guy on first and his speed was over 80, it was like a guaranteed steal. That won't happen anymore. That's also why we don't give you that big lead off anymore. Your default lead now is 1 step. In MLB 15 to show, your default lead was 2 steps. And what that allows you to do is, one, you can't just straight up steal anymore, and taking that extra lead off, you're not going to be able to see it, and it has to be user initiated. So hopefully you won't see it anymore. Nice play.
Close.
Nice transition by the catcher.
So here's what Ramon was talking, or whoever was asking. Somebody asked the question about,
It was me.
force plays at home, right? So now the catcher has a new position he comes out to. And you see here he's in the way, right? You would think that he would get run over, but if the throw's not going to be on time, he'll move out of the way and move into a different foot position. But he's in position here with his right foot on the base, obviously, because when he stretches, he's got to stretch with his left foot out. Otherwise, it's awkward, and you got to stretch with your glove foot. So we have all new feet positions when he comes out, all new catches, and then branching throws to help for the, like in this case, it would be a 5-2-3 double play turn.
No, our challenge system has
trend.
remained the same this year. It only challenges at first base. Our very first or second pre-production meeting, Gil walked in and he basically put it on the table. He's like, hey guys, do you want to expand upon the repaid challenge system? And if we do, you won't get all of this stuff. And it was a very quick decision. He was like, yeah, we
good.
take all the other gameplay features. So that's why you can still only challenge plays at first. Our development team is small. It's only 75 of us, and we have finite resources. And for every feature that we put in the game, that means there's a handful of features that won't get put in the game. So we made the decision that giant list that Gil brought us of things we wouldn't get had we expanded upon replay, we thought that made more sense. So that's why you can still only challenge plays at first base. Maybe that'll change next year.
Yeah.
Maybe not. We don't know.
You guys aren't seeing it
Did
right
you
here,
put guys
but
out of position?
Yes.
he did.
I
Yeah, he
think I
put a
did.
bunch of guys out of position.
Can we get them back in position? Who are they?
Just
Who are-
restart.
He
the
mixed
Restart
them
the
all
game.
up.
Get-
to hit
yeah,
the
because
restart
it
again.
looks ugly.
Hit
Those guys
exit
are out of
and
position.
It looks ugly.
restart.
And again, nothing's finished. And we crashed.
Nothing's finished.
Yeah, nothing's finished. We haven't updated
What is
player
that?
portraits. None of the graphics are done. Everything is still
We gotta
very
insert.
much a work in progress. You're gonna have to close it out.
So you guys aren't seeing it right now, obviously, but that feedback that
Can you
you
bring back
get
up
based
the
on
features
your
list, Shafe? The gameplay features list?
the feedback you get based on your swing feedback tells you whether you're early or late. We've got improvements on that. It shows you a little bit more information. The information is more accurate this year, and that's the best place to look to feel the impact of the precision input gameplay engine, because that's where you're really going to see how the effects of your input are affecting the output in the hit, right? So keep an eye on that. I think it'll feel a lot more consistent, right? When you throw a certain input, you get the PCI on the ball and square it up. You're going to see a lot more line drives. You're not going to see those like pop-ups when you get good timing, you put your PCI right on the ball. That's a huge improvement this year. Let's see the White Sox. We're not going to show the White Sox just yet, as much as I'd love to, because you may know I'm a huge White Sox fan, but the lineup is looking good. Let me just put you
back in Toronto.
Kyle's over there laughing. He likes to argue about the Dodgers starting rotation and the White Sox starting rotation. He thinks we got, send those articles back and forth.
How you got that lately?
And by back and forth, I mean I send articles to Kyle that show him how the White Sox rotation's better than the Dodgers, and he doesn't send anything back. He hasn't found an article yet.
Those things are so fast. I don't know how you can read any question.
Yeah,
Coming in hot.
Scrolling so fast. Why can't you have fights of players charging the mound? So last year during pre-production, we actually recorded some mild, aggressive stuff,
That was
charging
great.
the mound and whatnot, and they looked fantastic.
Yeah.
And we were told immediately by the MLB and the Players Association, you are not to put that in the game. Period. And that's that. So that's why you won't see fights. That's why.
We would have had fighting in our game years ago.
Yeah, we would have had the game years ago. But we can't do
I've
it.
got the scars and bruises to prove that we did the mocap.
Okay. All right. So guys, we have to take a hard stop at 2:50 to run our sweepstakes. So
You guys want stuff, giveaways, and things?
you
Those
want
are
stuff.
fun.
So what you want to type into the stream, into the Twitch chat, just type it in once. Is the show 16?
No spaces.
No spaces. One word. The show 16.
And don't type it in more than once.
If
Just
you type it in
one
more
time.
than once, you're going to get disqualified. So type in the show 16. We're going to give away 2 digital deluxe copies of the game, PSN. We're going to give away some card packs and some stubs. So you have 10 minutes to type in the show 16, no spaces, and that chat is crazy.
boom, boom.
And at 3 o'clock,
In the meantime, what are we going to do on the
so
screen
in the
here?
meantime,
You
let's
want
see.
to? Do we have another controller?
We do have another. You just want to do some head-to-head?
I kind of do.
All right.
But I don't
No,
know.
we
if
need a third
we need
controller.
A third controller. Do we have a third?
Cal,
controller?
can we get a third controller, if you wouldn't mind?
In my hip pocket.
In the meantime, what I can do is...
Let me see if I can beat up on Ramon a little bit. Give you guys a preview of the dev tournament.
Oh, you did it's like that. Okay, it's like that. All right, Nick. Remember, we're going to do some sweepstakes at 3 o'clock. You want to type in the show 16, no spaces, one time. We're going to give away...
Let me see that cord. Plug that in.
We're going to give away 2 digital deluxe copies of the game on PlayStation Network. We're going to give away some 10-pack, standard pack vouchers for Diamond Dynasty. And we're going to give away some stubs. Remember, if you win, you want to save the code because you can't put it into PSN until the game comes out because they kind of don't exist yet. And if you want official rules, follow the link that we're posting in chat to go and see the official rules for this sweepstakes that we'll do on every stream. Did you post the link to the rules in the chat? All right, fantastic. Are you in here?
Yeah, who do you want?
All right, I'm Toronto.
All right, I'm world champs then.
Oh, it's okay. All right. What are we doing? Let's get
Kansas
All-Star.
City.
All-Star. All-Star. Let's do this fast.
I'm gonna have to set mine too. Huh?
Yeah, go ahead. Knock it out. Knock it out,
Oh,
Nick.
snap. What is that?
Any more gameplay questions? Specific to gameplay, guys.
Okay, here we go. Let's do
Oh,
this.
I forgot to turn that off. Off. Bam, bam, bam.
Let me do it too before we.
No, pitchers won't be removed from the game if they're hit in the face with a ball. We actually discussed that, and what we came up with is if you're playing a game and your guy gets hit and he gets pulled, we found that most people would be mad that we automatically pull the pitcher. So yeah, that's why we don't do that.
Ooh,
Oh, come on, Nick.
coming in hot. Wow. Wow.
Nick is
Throwing smoke.
throwing smoke. Who's this?
That
Is this
fisheye
Stroman?
might be a little tougher.
Oh, beat it out. Too fast. Yellow throw. Ran him off.
All right, here we go. Yellow throw, offline, double play time. He's safe. I
didn't-
saw you going too.
he didn't even pick
I
me
knew
up.
you were going.
Well, that base runner window shouldn't be up there.
Yeah, that's because it'll be fixed. That will be fixed.
Small ball.
Gotcha. Gotcha. you think you're playing, Nick?
I don't think you did. You tag me?
Yeah, I
You did,
tagged
okay. You were all sorts of all over the map
yeah,
right
you
there.
get that trash out of
You
here.
guys are a mess.
Throw canceling.
Oh, he's gonna throw me out now.
Oh, get some.
Get
Get some, Nick.
bad base running.
You just ran
This is
yourself out.
yeah. You kids at home learn from these mistakes.
As in, don't do them. Nick over here trying to cheese. What type of example are you setting to the show nation?
These guys are all over you.
Just getting warmed up. Got to get Ramon. Got to make sure Ramon's on top of his game. You know.
What time is it, guys? Are we at 3 yet?
Oh,
2:55. I'll let you know.
That's me taking a
he
recap,
took a recap.
which doesn't exist.
No, you don't have to worry about this in the real
Yeah,
thing.
this won't happen in the regular
It
game.
gives you a good view of the new meter.
Oh, we're not online though. I don't. Oh, we are. We have the recap server online.
Oh no, we are not done streaming. We haven't even talked about animations at all. So once 3 o'clock
Oh,
hits,
yeah.
well, there's more. There's more to talk about as far
talk
as
about
player
the personal
personalization.
stuff,
Yeah. After we give away these 10 vouchers
all.
at 3, then I'll show you some no doubt home run stuff and some of the new player personalization animations and stuff like that.
Mark your calendar for that Diamond Dynasty stream too. I'm psyched.
That's gonna be a nutty stream. Like that's so.
That guy
There's
keeps
really so
asking
much-
that question about
there-
the lumbering 99 speed versus a
he
guy
will,
with 99.
he will just
99 is going to
look
run
different.
99.
Yeah.
They just
he
look
will just
different.
look different.
Is this recap?
No
coming
rain delays
back?
and double headers this year.
It's not gonna work, man.
The recap just freezes the game.
Oh, it freezes the game when you're not connected.
We're not connected to
So
the
I
So
gotta
why would
close
it
it?
even take a recap? We didn't think this through.
Yeah, we didn't think this through.
So if you there's a button combination
Bring
on the
the gameplay,
controller. If you
stuff
hit
back
it,
up.
it sends a
Or
recap to
animation.
the
Bring
server.
animations
Evidently,
live.
if we're not connected to the server, it doesn't do any. It just
Which we did on purpose because we didn't want to show you what captains were and all that mumbo
yeah.
jumbo
There's a lot of fun stuff to be talked
that
about.
we didn't want to show you.
We didn't want to risk getting any rewards that you guys shouldn't see yet because we
Remember,
want to reveal them.
Sweepstakes start at 3 p.m. The show 16, no spaces. How about 363 double plays? I didn't see the whole question.
Yeah, 363 double plays. They're in there and working just fine. If the first baseman gets taken off a little bit to his right, he's more than likely not going to try to get back to first base. But most of the time when the ball's hit right at him or to his left, he will. He'll take the. I think the question was that the pitcher always come over and cover for the first baseman.
You good?
And that's no, he doesn't. The first baseman. There are 363 double plays, plenty of them.
Please show us the menu. In due time, you'll see the menu.
In due time. Will a lumbering 99 speedster run slower than a 99 speedster? No. The animation, it's just visual. 99 speed runs at 99 speed all the time. It's just an animation.
Yeah. It's about how fast you are, not how you look doing it.
Just make sure we
Just do you.
What I want to do. All right. Are we still? We're not. It didn't save any of this. All star. I'm gonna go directional. I'm gonna cheese you.
Someone asked if
Pulse.
fans can grab the ball over the rail, and that's yes, they can.
We finally added
Careful
that
not-
last year, right?
Yeah.
You.
Huh?
Is who?
Yeah, it's on there. It's down.
I'm going analog this year, guys. I'm switching to analog pitching. That's analog pitching this year. I did analog pitching. I switched to meter last year, but I think analog pitching is back.
Will running animations carry over on imported saves? That's a good question. They get replaced, but I don't know if. Oh, actually, all that stuff gets replaced. It works the same way it works last year. What you didn't see with the way Udia save works, we don't carry over all of the information. So David Ortiz has the new lumbering run style. He didn't have that in MLB 15 to show. When you do a Udia save, we don't bring that information over. We overwrite all of it. That's also why you were able to see the licensed equipment on your guys, even though it didn't exist in MLB 14. We really only bring over that guy's player ID. We overwrite everything else. That way he can get his new swings, if he has any new animations, if he's wearing licensed equipment, all those things, he'll be able to pick those up. We don't save that for Udia saves. All that information gets overwritten.
If by dive cheese, I don't know what, if you're referring
Oh
to
yeah, you
dive
can't do that
tags,
no more.
you can't do dive tags anymore. Like
Dive cheese is gone.
Yeah.
No more
Someone,
180
someone
degree
asked a really
dives.
good question that I should have mentioned when we talked about pickoffs. Yeah, he asked if the catcher can pick off at first. We do have back picks that actually function this year, so you can get picked off at first on a back pick by the catcher, and it really comes into play in a two-player game. So if the other guy was taking an extra leadoff step because he thought he might want to steal but doesn't steal, and you back pick, you can get him.
So start running the sweepstakes. So guys, we're going to start pulling winners from the sweepstakes from the Roll the Dice app. All right, the first one's going to be a digital deluxe. So if you win, you will get a message from one of our Twitch stream admins. And remember to save that code. So we're going to run all 10 of those so they're given away. And then we'll start talking about player personalization animations after I school Nick again. You got to restart, Nick. You got to restart. Ooh.
Oh.
Chris, do you want to talk about our new motion capture setup?
Oh, just the fact that they spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on new cameras
Yeah.
and a new
It's
studio.
crazy. Like our old motion capture facility.
It's just modern technology. It's just like the advancement of the camera system that they use. It allows us to capture not only the movements but facial capture at the same time. But it also allows for less.
Get some, Nick. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, it allows for less cameras but more coverage. So, really, at the end of the day, it's not a big difference to them. You know, the consumer. It's just less work on our guys because the system's a little higher tech.
And also, we get don't we get the information back a lot faster than we used to?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How's the giveaway? How's the sweepstakes going, guys? People winning.
One DD has been given away.
One
Woo!
Diamond Dynasty Digital Deluxe Edition have been given away.
Do we want to do
Look at that
That
throw.
was a great play.
10 standard pack giveaway?
Sure. Just roll them out. Roll them out. Come on, Josh.
The guy's asking about new bat flips, but
Oh.
I think Ramon will talk about that with the new personalization stuff. But yeah, we have new bat flips.
Come on, Josh.
Batista bat flip, yeah. I think
Yeah, we
so,
actually
right?
have that postseason Batista bat flip. We motion captured it. It was crazy because we like went and did that like the next day after that playoff game.
That was an awesome moment in the development, watching that game live and seeing all the people in the break room.
Come on, Josh. Woo! Got some heat. Can players dive in the crowd? No, sir. All right. How many giveaways, how many sweepstakes have we ran so far? Two? We're on to the third one. What are we giving away now?
Oof.
We're going to give away 10. 10 standard packs.
10 standard packs. And this sweepstakes
Packs
is
on
completely
packs.
random. As long as you enter the show 16 into the chat, you will be entered to win. Who designed the game's cover art? It's a mix of our development team our marketing team and our PR team. We get a bunch of different images. We look at them, and then we argue a lot, and then we decide which one we want to use.
Oof. Wasn't ready for that.
Was not ready. Who was that? Is that Haas up the bat?
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I'm so late. Yuck. Yuck, you guys.
So the next one we're going to be giving away is
Yeah, whatever.
Stubbs. Stubbs pack.
Oh, he pulled him off again.
Nice. Giving away a Stubbs pack. How many Stubbs are we giving away?
I don't know.
Quite a few.
I don't remember.
$50 worth of Stubbs? We're giving away $50 worth of Stubbs. That's not bad at all. And we're giving away 2 of those, right? Is this the first one?
This is the first Stubbs.
All right.
It's going out right now.
And it's going out right now. All right, I need to start throwing some strikes here. Gil, what was what did you have the most fun implementing this year? As far as animation?
Every year it's the animations. I mean, for me, it's always getting the athletes into the capture studio and working with them and getting more variety on stuff we already have. I mean, to me, seeing that in the game makes the game more realistic. It gets a little tedious working on the logic, of course, but it's something that we have to do, and we fight through it, and we expand on that every single year. So for me, the best part, the reward is when all these animations get in and the logic behind it, and you get to see it. Because I know how much work went into it.
He is
Oh,
slow.
yes.
So slow.
See that nice little angle
my
I took
fault.
to get that? See, if I would have attacked that at a different angle, I would have made it to that ball, Nick. How we do, Nick? Taking the right angles to the ball. All right, what are we doing the sweepstakes for now?
We got another 10 standard pack giveaway.
Another 10 standard pack giveaway.
Oh, man.
Oh, and if you win the sweepstakes, you're going to get a private message with the PSN code. And remember, you can't input the code until the game comes out. And don't lose it. If you lose it, you lose it.
Yeah, you can hide the ball trail. It says you hide the ball trail.
Oh,
okay.
Nasnik taking a bad angle to a ball.
You can hide the ball trail. Someone asked the question, can you hide the ball trail?
Yeah. Yeah, you can turn it off.
You can turn it off.
I just wanted to double them up. I just like seeing new double play animations,
Oh, you're just doing it on purpose.
like this one.
Who was the favorite athlete
This
for
one.
motion capture? Oh my goodness, what am I doing? All of them. No, we're not gonna play a minor league game.
Favorite athlete?
Any new animations to Minute Maid Park? I don't even
Oh
understand
gosh,
what that
that's
question
not
means.
good.
Get out! There we go!
That was,
Dropping tanks!
that was nowhere near. That's not even a bad pitch though. I didn't want it to
Went
be
down and got
in
that.
the zone. Yuck.
Ugh.
This always seems to happen to me on the stream.
You choke up? What are we giving away now, guys?
Still doing some packs.
Still doing packs. How many have we ran so far?
I'm gonna go with the Josh Hamilton excuse.
Okay.
Say that I got blue eyes, sensitive to the light. That's
So
the
we
one.
have how many? 6 more total? How many more total? 3. 3 more sweepstakes total, and then we'll talk more about player personalization animations. Am I not hearing you correctly?
It's confusing. You're alright.
Oh, I should have had that. Goodness gracious, Ramon, come on. No, they removed the hill in Minute Maid. I thought they pushed that back to 2017. Pretty sure the last news I saw on that was they pushed that back to 2017. Oh, I was right on that. Yes, our Rogers Center is most definitely ahead of schedule. Oh, there's a check swing. This is Failboat. No, we haven't started on SunTrust Park yet. We don't have the resources to do a park that's not going to be in the game for you. We'll start working on that when this cycle's over with. And I'm swinging on that everything. No, you can't play as a vendor in the stands. I don't know why anybody would want to do that.
Do what?
Somebody said, could I play as a
Sick.
vendor
Yeah.
in the stands? Yes, the
Peanuts!
Marlins Park fence changes. They should be in. I don't think they're in yet, but they should be in.
Oh my god.
All right, how are we looking on the sweepstakes?
The last 10 standard packs is going out now.
All right, so that's it. So are we done?
No, we're not putting in there.
Get up.
Yeah, give me a look.
Get.
All right.
All right, we saved that to a double. Yeah, Cleveland has their stadium renovations. I just saw them.
Is that gameplay related?
How long is our dev cycle, Gil? How long do we have to work on this game every year?
Less than a year.
About 9 months and it's only
Yeah,
9
I mean-
because we got QA, we have manufacturing to do.
Between
Not
9
a
and 10
lot of
months.
time.
Yeah.
Second stub pack going out. First stubs.
Come on, throw a strike, bro. I need to pop up. Pop up! I need a strike for Milwaukee. There you go. All right,
that's
let's
ball
rock him to
4.
sleep.
Ball
Let's rock him
4.
to sleep.
Late. Yuck. It was all over it. Just late. Uh-oh. Who got
No, that's
disconnected?
the widget controller.
Alright, good.
went off.
The last
What is this?
digital deluxe is going out right
All right, so the last digital deluxe
Placement.
edition of the game is going out. And then, are we done?
and that's it.
And that's it.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Man, I'm taking a terrible.
Oh,
He went backwards, dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what I was doing.
I wanted him to go to third, bro. I
It's
needed
me not
him to
paying
go to
attention.
third.
Me not paying attention. All right. Here we go. Double play time.
And back pick. Only when he's holding them on, though.
Oh, it's getting close. Getting close, Nick. I need to throw a strike here.
No.
Dab.
Shouldn't have swung.
Shouldn't have swung.
That was
but you
borderline.
did.
You just pepper in the outside of the zone there. Again.
Ouch.
Look at that.
There you go.
Gross.
There you go.
Stupid.
There you go.
Who swings at that crap?
Right.
You know?
You do. You swing at that crap. Oh, come on. All right. How we looking, guys? We done?
Yeah, we're done.
We're done. All right. This is last out, Nick. Last swing.
Oh. Yeah.
Here we go.
Wasn't ready
Here we
for
go.
Oh, we're still alive.
Guys need to start just throwing balls in the strike zone.
And I tried to do dive. I tried
Let's
to do
go.
the dive right there and couldn't. So that's it. So Shafe, can you bring
No,
up
that
the,
ain't it.
Can you
that
bring up
ain't
the
it.
animation slide while I change
Look at this
over?
guy. Look at him. 2-1. Runners in scoring position. You're gonna look at this.
Yeah,
Classic
perfect time.
Ramon right here.
Yep.
Perfect time to
Yep,
end the stream.
That's how I roll. That's how I roll. Where's the widget controller? It's over here. All right. So let's do a
What do you
shot.
got? What is this?
Max power.
Oh, now we're talking.
Now
What?
we're talking.
You're just gonna. Yeah, he knew it was gonna go down, so you're just gonna set it up. I got you. This is a good idea.
This is here we go.
I mean, it was an inevitability, really. Anyway, right?
Always fast. All right, guys. So, as we mentioned, the new animations, player uniqueness, and improved personality. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, we've added, I think, 6 new player personalization animation categories. And what those are is we now have animations crossing home plate after a home run. We have tandem team animations, crossing home plate. If two guys have something that they do and we're able to record it, you'll see those. We have new celebrations at second base, new celebrations coming around third, and new outfield celebrations for those guys who do stuff out there. So let's see some of these. So I need to turn presentation back to broadcast. And I need to do a, I know what y'all want to see. I know who they want to see. Y'all want to see Canocion. All right, Shay, bring us back to gameplay. All right, and to make this, let's go. I'm gonna put it on beginner difficulty just because I want to make sure I can hit a home run.
Parrot.
Here it is. All right, let's see if I can get it on the first one. Nope. Is that gonna get out? Nope. All right. Fail boat. Try one. All right. Canocion swing number 2.
You
All
want to hit a
right.
bomb, right?
We see. Oh, that is.
Chicken
That's
wing.
a chicken wing.
Iffy parrots. Ed Wing. Hey, there's me getting groovy. Just run out there too.
Bam. All right. So
You guys are always together.
let's see. Let's see
Inseparable.
Donaldson's.
Yeah.
So Donaldson has a personalized home run swing, and he has some celebrations as well. Dropping tanks. All right, so you saw Donaldson personalized home run swing. He should go low when he goes by third base. That should be specific to him. Should go
Calling
low. Do you go low? Yep.
Yep.
He goes low, so that's new. Should throw up the 6s. Will we get the 6s this time?
Give us the 6s.
There's the 6s. All right, and now you'll see a tandem home plate presentation with Jose Bautista. He'll brush some dirt off his shoulders. And we've added tons of those into the game this year. All right, so
Yes, yes, swing.
bam. Get some. All right. And let's see Jose
The bows.
Bautista. Now, you're not going to see his playoff home run swing. That one hasn't been added into the game yet.
Oh, that's not the no doubter though.
Oh, but that's getting out.
It's getting out.
That's
but
getting
it's
out.
not.
Did that get out?
Yeah, it did, but it wasn't the
It
no
wasn't
doubter.
a bomb.
Wasn't a bomb. And you see Jose Bautista did not go low. Snaking, who's that, Heim?
Yes.
Damn, I think that's specific to them. And so those are just some of the many, many, many new player personalized animations we have in the game. And the way, if you want those, you have to pick that guy's batting stance, and you'll be able to pull those up. Shafe, can you bring back up the animation slide, please?
Oh, this is the widget.
All right, and you should have been able to see some of our new swings. We showed you last week the new running styles. We just showed you 2 new home run sequence animations. I wonder if I can show you some of the on-base stuff. We showed you out of position animations. We
probably
just
do that
showed you
on
the
the-
Josh Donaldson player-specific home play animation. There's tons of those in the game. Outfield post-game rituals, those would be hard to show right now. Like I mentioned, none of the new pitching motions or recaptures are in just yet. And again, like I said, we live. We don't have 400 new animations as pertains to fielding, double play turns, catching. It's over.
Yeah. A lot of the
1,000.
emotional stuff that you can show when you do the presentation stream.
Okay.
So the emotional stuff like after doubles and triples and stuff
Yeah, we'll
like
save
that.
that for presentation.
Pitchers' reactions after giving up gappers and stuff. That's all for
Yeah.
All right, so I think
Presentation.
that's
That's good
it. And like we do every week, we're going to tease something. So don't go back yet. We're going to do a quick tease. Any more questions as far as gameplay is concerned, guys? Any more gameplay questions? What do I want to show?
You can rob home runs with Showtime, but that's in Road to the Show only, or Player Lock. That Showtime is
We're not
available.
online, so I can't show that. All right, Shay, bring us back. And this is how we're going to end this stream. Join us Thursday for the Little Things stream. All the stuff that we put in the game that you might not know about, that should be a real fun stream. That'll be Nick. We're going to talk about Challenge of the Week 3.0. Charles Cruz will join us. It's going to be a fun stream. That's it. Until next time, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks
We
for
love you.
joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Congrats to the winners.